Good morning. How are you? How's life going? Oh, it's so hot in here. It's insane. Literally melting. Yeah. Hey, Spiderface. Let's get up. Hey, Protopia. How are you? Oh, you've been drawing more. That is nice. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have like an AC in my studio, so I just got some shutters, but it's not enough. And the problem is I can't open a window because then the warm air just comes in. So okay, let me just quickly do an Instagram post and then I'm all yours. So how are you all doing? Like, how's life going? Like we didn't have a stream last week because I was in France. Okay, that's better. Boom. Bam. Live stream. Streaming now. Yeah, it's. I was in south of France, in the near of Lyon, basically. Okay. Yeah, some rendezvous in France. That's basically it. Rendezvous with my family. Rendezvous with my family. Geil, ja, es war total schön. War richtig schön. Was geht, Pablo? Was geht? Wie geht's dir? Is the audio from the microphone fine? Because when I checked the recording last time, it was kind of like too loud. So please, if it's too loud, just let me know. I need to say, I need to really get into the groove for drawing. I haven't drawn much for the past few days because we are producing a YouTube video right now, and then the YouTube videos just like take so much time right now. Shout out to Fatih, who's doing all that. Ey, alles gut. Ja, es gibt auf jeden Fall Neuigkeiten, und zwar das Buch wird auf jeden Fall dieses Jahr noch kommen, safe. Und es wird, meine Deadline ist gerade September. Also allerspätestens sollte es da schon fertig sein und raus sein. Ist gut, brauchst dich nicht entschuldigen, alles gut. Ich find's ja gut, dass du fragst. Und schön, dass es dir gut geht. Hitzekrise in New York, ja. Also Hitze sowieso gerade irgendwie, ne? Also scheint irgendwie überall extrem krass zu sein. Mein Arm klebt übrigens auf dem... Ich bräuchte eigentlich ein Handtuch. I need a towel for my arm. I need a towel for my arm. It's like... sweating on the paper. But I was in a gym this morning, and surprisingly it was quite full, like a lot of people were in the gym as well. Famous artist flower, yes. So what are you all doing to compensate the heat? Any logical solutions? Jesus. Everything is sticking on me. Just finished the sketchbook. It's the last page of the sketchbook. AC unit, yeah, I need an AC unit as well. The production studio have one, but they use it right now. There's a band recording, so there are like 6 people in the room. Zitronenwasser? Check ich jetzt nicht. Zitronenwasser für? Einfach nur für Elektrolytegefühl oder was? Boah, es ist so hart. I'm really sweating right now. I guess it's also the softbox here. Wow. Music is going. Why is it so hot? I think I have to take this away, yeah, otherwise I will kill my expensive paper. Okay, right. I actually want to draw on this as well. Time to go to the lake? No. And then I'm sweating at the lake, you know? So. But it's true, you know, you can hop into the water. Naturell Licht nicht hell genug, um das Sketchbook aufzuleuchten. Nee. Absolut. Hey Enemy Infinity, thank you, welcome to stream. Nee, die Softbox muss schon an sein. Weil das Ding ist, ich habe auch the Softbox needs to be on because I also have like the light on there and then it's gonna be cast shadow on it. So it's not to brighten it up, it's to balance out cast shadow. You know what I'm saying? So now the towel. Hey HMZ, how are you? How's the Twitch streaming going? You did human faces on the last one, and how did it went? Did you model them or did you do them? Nice. How's the audio, guys, by the way? Is my voice okay-ish in terms of loudness, and also is the music loud enough? Audio prem. It's okay. Audio good. Okay, thank you. How's life going, HMZ? Are you also in a hot box right now? Is it hot at your area? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Da, da, da. Sorry, I'm just looking for some music. Now trending. No. No, 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 no. We don't like. Hey Joseph, welcome to stream. How are you doing? How can you motivate yourself to draw when you feel low and exhausted? To motivate yourself when you feel low and exhausted as well. The secret is just starting. It is just starting, you know. The moment you start drawing, and just why that's the reason why you should start doodling or do something that makes you go into a relaxed state. That is the big solution, you know. You need to start. That is the hardest part. So build yourself a place. Go somewhere where you feel like really good, really relaxed, where you feel like, okay, there's nothing else to do. Or maybe also go somewhere where your attention is full on for drawing, you know? Maybe put the phone away, put everything else away, and then build yourself some sort of environment where you can maintain also that, you know? Put on music. For me, music is always very good because like some music really makes me going. Not this music right now here, but some music. Okay, well, let me do it one more time, switching the music. It's I just go for jazz. There's nothing I can do wrong with jazz. Hey Ashley, how are you? How are you? Hey Nathan, welcome to the stream. Hi, I have a question. How to be better at gesture drawing and to control my line intensity with a black pen? Focus on being loose. Focus on being loose and focus on simplification, more or less. Try to draw your gesture with 4 to 5 lines only, you know? Really take your time and then think about how can I draw an arm just using 2 lines. And really count the lines, you know, count the lines and draw them with the flow. Just focus on the flow. I think, and I also done this mistake myself when I learned gesture drawing, was I thought gesture drawing need to be pretty figure drawings. But gesture drawing is really about the motion, positioning, flow, and also figuring out proportions correctly. So for example, distance and width of an arm, width of a leg, size of a head, and so on and so on. So if you only focus on flow, positioning, and also simplification at the same time, your gesture drawings will be better. Also, I think it's important to ask yourself what it is that you want to get out of your gesture drawing. You know? If you just want to get good at gesture drawing, you just have to do a lot of them, but also kind of like maintaining the intention behind. But yeah, like there's other than that, that's all it is, if in my opinion. Yeah, how warm is it in Cali? Like here it's kind of like 32 degrees or more. You seem to like people with cool hats. Did you discover that interest, or did you always find kind of drawing interesting? Thank you for the question, Joseph. And I just started to draw people with hats half a year ago because I was kind of bored to draw faces all the time. So I was just looking for a different topic and something that entertains me and something that I find interesting. And also for hats, like you can do a lot with hats, you know? And it's also easy to change the look of a hat. So it's still, I can still draw faces because actually I wanted to go away from drawing faces too much. So I was like, okay, let's change the subject a bit. So I still have a bit of faces, but now I also have hats on focus. How about you, Joseph? Oh, HMZ, it's next week. It's gonna creep 40 degrees in. Oh my god. The gentleman, yeah, that's basically a representation of me asking myself why it's so hot. Doing okay, good day, interesting people on your journey to work and studio? What you mean with interesting people on my journey? I was in a gym, and then from gym I came here. Bought some chicken and rice. Not much interesting people there. Hey Verena, how are you? You in the same hotbox? Okay, because I want to do character design and I have to learn anatomy. See, person told I want to be better at anatomy, I have to do gesture. I mean, gesture is just part of it, but if you really want to be better at, and let's not call it anatomy, let's call it figure drawing, right? I would say it's 70% of figure drawing is perspective. Communicating form. What you need to learn is communicating form first. Anatomy is a part of it, and it's important, but it's not 100% the go-to thing. I think if you study anatomy in itself, you can still draw super stiff figures. You know what I'm saying? The lake is waiting for you. What lake are you going to? I've been drawing a lot of animals, rocks, food, etc. Listen to things based on advice of Feng Zhu video, or Feng Zhu the goat. He's the reason why I started with concept art. You get a cool week in Cali. I want to go to Cali. We had a band here yesterday from Cali. They are doing some sort of tour in Europe and France, I think. But I don't know what their name was. I don't even know the music. Scharmützelsee in Buko. Oh, nice. That's a good see. Pardon. Pardon. I'm sorry for writing in French. No, sorry. I'm sorry for the writing. I am French. C'est pas problème. On t'y l'a pas. Tu es parlé anglais. C'est très beau. Oh no, you're right. So you write very good in English. It's all good. What is writing in French? Dessiner is drawing. I don't know what is writing. How many languages you speak? I would say one. I mean, I even have problems with my normal language. Now I speak German, English, very broken French, so I'm just communicating to my niece and nephews when I'm in France. And I started to learn Korean also last year, so I can introduce myself in Korean and can then say where I'm from, what I do for work, ask how are you, and all this type of stuff. I can say the weather is nice. Basic stuff. How about you, Ashley? Will this stream will be playable later? I need to run. Yeah, of course. It will stay on the YouTube channel. Ikire? Nee. Ikir? Enkir? No. I'm probably butchering it. Interesting approach to anatomy. I found out that the most of our gesture reading is focused on arms and hands and what they're doing. Probably because that is the most. Yeah, I think the question was more about the general aspect of gesture. You know, like full movement of figure. But that's true that arms and hands are a big part of communicating emotion. Thank you, you too, Joseph. Thanks for coming by. Happy drawing as well for you, if you get some drawing done. I speak a couple as well. Learn more about native language by studying other languages. English, okay. Japanese, you speak Japanese? Oh, I'm jealous. How does it come that you speak Japanese? Do you have like Japanese ancestors or something? Or did you just learn it? Bye bye, Verena. Have a good one. A Japanese nanny? Okay. It's so hot in here. It's insane. Hey Fadi, what's up? How are you? Can't get this thing right. The sweat is literally running down my back. I know, TMI, but it's insane. I don't guys even see that. I was asking whether you sent me the link of the Mobius video. It's okay if you don't. Yeah, I mean, otherwise you can also just put like I was just referring to the automatic drawing. I think technically you can also, there's a clip of Tim Gula in a Proco video about automatic drawing. Maybe you can also take this as a reference. Oh, I messed it up actually, but thank you. Just messed it up. I'm also here just freestyling, to be honest. Like again, like I haven't drawn much in the past few days since we were so busy with everything else. So give me like 5 or 6 more drawings, probably at the end of the stream. Then I'm usually in the groove of doing better work. It always takes a bit for me, especially if I haven't drawn like, I don't know, like even I had like mentorship calls and everything, but mentorship calls is also different because then I give like very specific feedback to the people, and it's not like really for me getting in a creative zone or something. So hey, yeah, thank you Ashley for coming by. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Thanks for stepping by. I maybe try to open the window. Maybe then I get some fresh air in here. It's probably hotter outside than it is in here. Fresh out AIS. Straight out of the oven. Straight out of the oven. Yeah, hi. We're all melting. I hope you didn't melt too fast. Let me actually try to open it now. Danke, Digi. Or if you do heat with my new project. Okay. What do you gotta do? Is NDA? Oh my god. Okay. But why are you so tired? Like, is it just from work? Takes low energy but new. Ah, okay. Didn't know that. Congrats, I guess. All the best. Good luck with it. Took you long enough? Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know, and also like, of course, I wish you all the best. It's good. It's a good thing. So, but I don't know if you want to say it out loud. So I don't know. I guess if you said it that obvious, but I guess some people they just don't want to say it, you know, which makes sense. Would you say I can start doing one pages immediately with ink pen? because I have no fear and I mess it up. I don't know. If I mess it up, I don't care. I mean, yes, of course, you can do one pages right away with ink only. If you don't care about like messing things up, I guess it's important. The only thing that's important is you should know like 80 or 90% of what it is that you exactly want to do. If you exactly have an idea of like the establishing shot, the climax, where the story should go, and also how the story should end, and for each shot, then yes. I mean, you can always have like a second page on the side, and then you just try things out if you're unsure. But generally speaking, you can do it with ink. I've done it with ink also. Otherwise, do it with pencil. I mean, you have nothing to lose if you do pencil before, right? There's literally, I mean, maybe a bit of time, but the quality is like if you really want to do a nice, I mean, it really depends, bro, on what you want to do, right? If you want to do a nice looking page, I would say do pencil. If you just want to practice one pager for you on a daily basis in your sketchbook, no matter what, no, you know, then just use ink pen. Because for pencil, you can always adjust and try. But if it's in a sketchbook, you know, and like if it's in a sketchbook and you have like you don't have a second page to try things out, and like you have the option of pencil and ink, I would do pencil first. You have to have Geduld, yes, that is true. Yeah, always ask yourself like what is the benefit of you doing it with ink right away, right? I mean, of course, if you would say I want to draw as much one pages in 1 hour, that makes sense that you can do it with ink because you're much faster. But you're not shooting for quality there, right? And you also take away the option of changing things. Yeah, I mean, it's the same what Nat is saying. Like, if you accept the mistakes, this is also something that I went through the process of learning to draw ink directly, is accepting the mistakes, dealing with it, adjusting them, and loving them also at the same time. Hey Kevin, how are you? You buy any cool art books lately? The last art book I bought was the Inko. That is the last art book I bought, but 2 days ago or 3 days ago I made myself a little birthday gift. I bought myself the Kim Young-ji sketchbooks, which are on Liberté Distrait. They just showed on Instagram that they have like this box where you get a sketchbook, and there are also, it's not just a sketchbook with a nice cover, but also some drawings inside, some Kim Young-ji drawings. And I didn't bought the box because there's a box with a pencil case. Like, I don't need the pencils, but I want the big sketchbook, and you could buy like also a smaller version. So I just bought the big sketchbook and the smaller sketchbook, but I don't have it yet, so it's still on my way. How about you? Hey George, how are you? Hey Janosch, is there a camera you can recommend to record videos and to explore outside to gather your own references? Something good for pictures to create videos. I mean, I can recommend this one here, but you need budget for it. Sony Alpha 7 is super sweet, super nice camera. But also the important part is actually the objective that you need. Like sorry, I said objective, because in German it's Objektiv, lens. The lens is important. So this is like what type of lens you use, you know, like if you use like a 50mm or 90mm. This one is of 24 to 70mm, so it's more like for drawing. But I also filmed my drawing for a long time with a wider angle lens, so yes, Sony Alpha 7, correct. Composition and narrative by 3D Total on sale. Never too wrong to have that. How about you, Kevin? Did you bought some? Janusz, when is your birthday? It's on the 28th. In 9 days. 24 to 7 millimeter. 70. 24 to 70. This one is, and this is a Sigma lens. So the thing is, like, the case, the Sony Alpha case, it's expensive, but it's not that expensive. The expensive part is the lens. Is always the lens. So I don't know how much I paid for this when I got it. I think I don't remember, to be honest. Could be 5K, could be less. Too late for a gift then? You don't need to send me a gift. You know, like, I don't know, like, there's nothing you can give me. Stay as you are, stay healthy. Make sure your organs that you grow right now are growing safely. Treat yourself with healthy food, no stress. That's important. If blowing wind to your own arms helping to get cooler? Probably not, right? Can I hire somebody to do that? Have you tried it, Fatih? You spending it next week in a cold bath, that is good. But you probably have a AC around you, right? I'm sitting here with no AC. I just tried when you tried. I knew you would. Since when is France a third world country? Did I miss something?
der sich einen Pool mit Grundwasser baut. Und dann 3 Wochen Frostbeulen hat. You literally build your own third world country in your backyard.
Bing bong, hey Lema. How are you? Hey Jodnasara Art. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to stream. How are you? I like bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. Janusz is a closed fashion illustrator. Wouldn't say that. I definitely have a like what this heat is basically puffing up my hair. It doesn't look good. When are you coming out of your fashion closet? Appreciate it. Haven't decided yet. Haven't decided yet. Hey Souls guy, how are you? Sup my G. Sup, how are you? Wha- It's good to have a towel here. I would never have thought that I would gonna sit here and sweat. I definitely need an AC in this room. By the way, I opened the window, but there's just, it's kind of like opening an oven. An oven who just got preheated. Good, hope as well. Yes, I'm pretty good. I mean, I had a pretty good day. I'm generally pretty good. It was a full week. A lot of work, a lot of stuff getting done. Not too much art. For my taste, could have been more art this week, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, I mean, I almost bought buying an inflatable kit. Do that. Do not all pregnant women have like a thing where they put in their feet, like for water at least, because yeah, like you lose a lot of heat over your feet, and if you have feet in cold water, like it's really good to balance that. I know, I get tired. I had like 3 coffees. I just had a coffee in front before the stream. That's probably the heat. You never heard about that? Nah. My sister has 4 kids, and I think every time when she got pregnant, she got like she had like this small like pool where she just put in her feet, I think. I hope I could recall that correctly, but I think so, yeah. Lights out. By the way, folks, if you want me to turn off the music, I can also do that. Because I'm listening to something else. I don't even know what's running here. Want me to turn it off? I feel a lot of guilt. I'm getting nothing done and I'm dumb AF. Well, that you're dumb, we know. Nothing you can change about that. I mean, sometimes, jokes aside, sometimes you just have those days. And I feel like today, it's okay if your brain is melted. But I do understand that you have like stress with your deadline, so. You're even dumber. Didn't know that there's like the higher level to reach. Aren't we all dumb? Like 2 days ago, I just did a recording at 1.5 hours, and then I realized that the little microphone thing was in, but it wasn't fully plugged in, so I had like 0 audio. It do be like that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning the whole time. Jesus Christ, what an exciting stream, me yawning the whole time. The project is the child. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that, I think you shouldn't call your child a project. That's like that's kind of like the introduction of becoming a helicopter mom. Sounds like you tried to do everything right. I refuse that. Okay, I mean, do whatever. Who am I? Who am I to tell you what to do? I hope the project goes well as well, yeah. Fingers crossed for you. I hope you make the deadline. I called it a project just to not announce it to you. Okay. But then you told me eventually. Makes no sense. Oh, sorry. The air is so bad in here. Okay, okay. Even better. Even better. Da, 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 da. I'm just drawing and don't think about anything. My brain is fried like chicken. Oh yeah, there's no page anymore. I forgot the name of the fan. I can't even play old games. Huh. By the way, games. Anyone played the Gothic remake? Anyone? Du bist gut genug. Oh nein, hör auf damit. Ey, ist so schlimm, das Ding. Das ist so schlimm, dass es überall ist. Und dass die Leute jetzt immer diese Remakes machen. Was habe ich heute gesehen? Ich bin fett genug. I did, but I didn't have the time to play more than 3 hours. I hate you. No, I don't hate you, but I'm jealous. I haven't had any time to play this game. I didn't even bought it yet. I want to reward myself with the game. I guess like I'm looking so forward to this game to play that. It's literally my childhood in a remake. I never played Gothic. You never? What do you mean, Gothic 1? Or any Gothic before? I also want to reward myself too. That's why I wait till I have more time to sink into it. Are there any DLCs, by the way? Any Gothic? Hey, dude, like Gothic 1 and Gothic 2 is like, I would say Gothic 2 is one of my top 3 most favorite games of all time. 100%. And by the way, as a German, bro, you should have played Gothic. But I think also you're too young, because it was, I didn't even remember. Like I think Gothic 1. When did it came out? 2004 or something. Wait, let me check Gothic 1. It came out 2001. Gothic 1. And Gothic 2 probably 2004 or something. It just came in 1 year later. 2002. How did they made Gothic 2 in a year? That is insane. I don't know. My friend, the one we played League with, loves Gothic as well. Same age as me. You know, like, that's why, like, that just shows that you are not educating yourself with the right things in your life, bro. What league was your friend again, by the way? Okay, let's see if I can crank a figure in this little corner here. Also, like, I'm drawing now on the back side because it's the last page. What is Gothic about? Do they have like a game called Baroque? No. I know that was kind of like a history design joke from you there, but we don't joke about around Gothic here. That's not funny. What do you mean? Ocarina of Time is my all favorite time. Ocarina of Time? Like Ocarina Time on the Super Nintendo? I think his peak was Diamond. Ah, okay. Well, good for him, I guess. League is also on-off relationship, if you ask me. Turn this a bit here. Put this right into this corner here. SNS was, yeah, that's true. Mm. Oh, you guys can't even see. Nobody's saying anything. I uploaded the newest version. Nice. Thanks, bro. Like, so you basically did all the everything we spoke about already? Didn't you said something about like 9 p.m. or something? Or is it 9 p.m. already? No, okay. I was worried for a moment. You're a machine, bro. You are a machine. Hi Pana Pasmuk Pinja Pijat. Welcome to stream. Thank you for your question. How many hours you normally practice daily? In most cases, I draw on average 4 hours a day. That is made into 30 minutes of me drawing in public transport, drawing people, and the rest is then doing some more focused drawing in my studio. Either way, doing some like project drawing or studies or something. Any type of feedback in my one-on-one teaching sessions, I don't consider as like practice drawing because it's not really practice. And on average, I would say I draw 4 hours. But sometimes, like some days, I draw 6 hours or 8 hours. It really depends on the day, because I also like have to take care of my business and I'll have to take care of YouTube and all what's going together. But for example, the past 3 days, like I mentioned, I just drew what I could do in the public transport, and when I was home, I drew a little bit and a little bit in between in my sketchbook. Last week I was in France visiting my family. I spent time with my family there, so I barely drew anything there. So it's really going on off, and there's also time where I draw really a lot. It's also seasoned. I feel like when summer hit, that I automatically drew a bit less because I rather than go out and stuff. But yeah, like on average, I would say 4 hours a day. And if you have like 3 to 4 hours of focus time every day, you should be good. Like everybody I'm teaching and everybody who come in my program, everybody I write plans for, and beginners also especially, whenever the first question is always like how much should they draw, and it's always kind of like they have to understand that more is not always better, right? So you can draw 10 hours, but it maybe makes your hand-eye coordination better. But also you have to consider that like if you draw a lot, and that's at least for me, if I draw a lot on one day, I'm exhausted on the next day. So it makes more sense if you really focus on the time you spend on a specific time, you know. Ba, 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 ba. And then I realized I'm Flash. I practice editing 9 hours. Bro, I believe you that. You never thought pregnancy would cut your IQ in half? I mean, that's what you're saying, right? Nobody else here said that. I'm not arguing with a pregnant woman. Baguette croissant, dude. Janusz didn't even answer when I asked where in France he went to. You asked me where I was in France? When, where? If he doesn't answer, he have a word for it in Germany. It's called Hund. You know what? Hund are very loyal creatures, you know? So I don't have a problem to be like a very loyal creature. A lovely what am I? I don't know what type of dog I am. What word don't you have in German? Good question. We will never be able to harm him. Oh, I hurt him. Okay. No, you're not able to hurt me. You don't. On my window pane. Wow. I have to drink some water. I feel like my eyes need some liquid. Ooh la la la, it's the way that He's a paladin. Oh no, I'm not a paladin. I'm more of a hunter.
Always on the run, always hunting. You know, it's literally my last name. Geh rasch. Schnelles Gehen. You know? Always walking fast. It's literally meaning that. No, it's not. Just making this up. Do you think using a grid over a reference photo as a drawing guide is bad for practice? I feel like I'm cheating when I'm doing that. Well, that isn't really practicing. If you're using a grid for translating, I mean, especially like if you would try to draw the photo you see, you would at least practice a little bit your observation, but when you use a grid, it's literally one-on-one copying. So I would not do that. Instead, try to draw, and this is always the premise, that you should try to draw the things that you understand. But the problem is trying to understand the subject takes more effort. This is why a lot of people just draw what they see. And it takes more analyzing and more understanding and more dissecting, fragmentation. Like you have to take things apart. So this is why I would say do not do that unless it's for any job. If there is something where somebody can say, hey, you know what? Here are $500. Please copy my cat on this canvas. Grid all day long, 100%. But if it's about you learning, you don't learn anything of it. You know? It's the same like if I give you a figure drawing assignment and I say, okay, please draw figures from the reference. I can tell if you draw the figure of what you see versus what you understand. Just by seeing your drawing. Trying to hurt Janusz is a game itself. I don't know. Do you have a word in German for someone that looks and behaves like an owl? That is really funny. Du guckst wie ein Uhu. Was kiekst denn wie ein Uhu? Vielleicht. Maybe. Yeah, it is literally tracing. It is tracing. So, and the moment you feel like, okay, I'm literally just blindly copying something, you should ask yourself why. That's you? No, I feel like you more like... What are you? Do you know these insects? What's the name of this insect that always comes out in summer? Where when they get a lot, they get like super loud. I feel like you're like this. No, one of them is kind of chill. Sometimes they come out noisy unexpectedly. And if they're a lot, they're just annoying. On my window pane, da 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 da. Da 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 da. No, not a blood-sucking fly. You know these the one who also eat like weed and stuff, you know, and eat grass. Is it grasshopper? Grille. Eine Grille. Kann mal jemand gucken, was Grille auf Englisch heißt? I forgot. I don't lay parasitic eggs on anyone. You sometimes drop them in the chat. It's on my window pane. Da, 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 da. Not enough place for this figure here. You need explanations? Sorry, my brain is too fried for that. I have to think about it. Maybe it's also not a good one, you know? What animal sometimes comes in and can be energetically funny, but also can annoy you if you enjoy it too much? I think that's the animal. A cat, maybe? A cat that flies. Okay. Now I understand the owl thing. Okay, it makes sense. Makes all sense. Makes so much sense. What do you guys eat for dinner? I'm still thinking what I'm gonna eat for dinner. So today I had chicken and rice. Yesterday evening I had chicken and rice. Then for lunch yesterday I had chicken and rice. The day before I had twice chicken and rice. So for the past 5 days I had chicken and rice every day. Oh no, that's true. I had some Italian type of bread one day. You're such a gym bro. Yeah, but just right at the moment, like just right now. It sounds like I could use some more chicken rice. The thing is, like, that's my favorite meal, you know? Like, every morning, 365 days, I have oats, bananas with oat milk. And if strawberry time, then also some strawberries on top. You had a focaccia? Yes, that's what I had. But my girlfriend made it. It was pretty nice, actually. Like, when she makes food, it just tastes well. When I make food, it just needs to function. What are you all doing?
see like we have like more people in here, but like chat is so quiet, it's insane. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Na 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 na. Oh, you're drawing some baddies right now. Oh, that's a good idea. Should draw also some baddies. The Ho is here. Da Ho? Or the Ho? Oh my goodness. Did you just call yourself a hoe? I guess it's the heat, right? So this is actually my last page of the sketchbook. It's insane. It's already through. Probably need to find some empty spaces in here when I go home. Oh, there's some empty space. But it also means, oh, here's also some space. Also means I need a new sketchbook. I think I don't. Do I have another small one in here? Huh. I don't even know when I started it. Ba, 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 ba. So many pages. All fashion. Yeah, and a lot of backside hats. I would say the goal for my next sketchbook is more... The thing's like I want to draw more full people in here, but I always start with the head, and then when I draw the head too big, I don't have space anymore. But I really love and enjoy this format. Like for stuff like this is perfect. So it's in Thailand. I thought of making a sketchbook tour like a separate video, but I always find me talking about this stuff again, I don't know, it doesn't feel so interesting. Not sure. Also, I don't have any tips, to be honest. Just draw. Just draw and draw more. Draw some more. Oh, there's also... Ah yeah, there's some empty space here. There is a bit of empty space. Some more empty... Technically also here. So I do see a little bit of an evolution again. I feel like these drawings, like they're all kind of like if you look at this drawing, for example, and then just look at what we just drew today, it's kind of like drawing always the same, right? But it's kind of like this evolution of like being more brave, being more bold in decision making.
But for this you have to draw a lot and you have to continuously draw, right? So everything is an evolution. So here, this, I think I started the sketchbook right around October. Hey Chris, thank you. Right about, yeah, I think I started this sketchbook right around October last year. So what do we have? We have June. I mean, okay. October, November, December, and then 6 months. So 9 months actually. It's actually quite long. Quite a long period of time for a sketchbook. But I also want to say that all these drawings here, I just done that in the past. Like this was in Thailand. So in Thailand when I was in Thailand in April. So and this is almost half the sketchbook. So I would say since April, I basically filled half of the sketchbook. So I wasn't just drawing enough in here before. But yeah, that's kind of like half the sketchbook. Yeah. Since April. So April, May, June. Yeah. Draw what you remember. Yeah. That is kind of like the best thing. Is really, I would say the most favorite drawings of mine in here are definitely the ones where I remember situations or moments. It's my nephew doing homework at 7 p.m. No, 9 p.m. Like it was 9:30. He did homework. But he was so cute when he sit there and done his homework. At least he did his. Where are you in a backseat car? What do you mean? Where are you in a backseat car? Will I go to hell if I say I don't like to sketch when I'm traveling? No, you do not. I just like it because when I travel, I always have to wait and sit. And like airports is the best place to draw. For one of my drawings, was I in a backseat? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I was definitely in a plane. Definitely in a plane. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck? Oh no, is this paper already full with my sweat? It's disgusting. Maybe I can sell it for some money in the future. Like in 10 years. People are not buying my drawings, they buy the paper with my sweat. That's the goal. I mean, sketching the location you're traveling to instead of taking photos. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, if you would ask me if when I walk through a city that I haven't known, I would also take more pictures and try to look and observe the place. Because from the pictures you can always also draw things later. But when I would sit down in a cafe or something, then I would draw people. I think also like I find people also way more interesting than just like areas like statues and houses and whatnot. Sell Janos bathwater. Bathwater? Yeah, okay. Folks, I think I'm gonna end the stream, to be honest, because we streamed 2 hours. I'm tired, I'm hungry, it's hot in here, and I don't feel that energized to draw more, and I feel like 2 hours is okay. But maybe I'll throw another stream in next week, in the middle of next week. So we're gonna have our Friday stream as normal next week, but also maybe I'm gonna stream under the week as well. So if you don't want to miss it, just check out my Instagram. I'm gonna post it in the story. Other than that, thank you all for being here and make this time much more enjoyable. Thanks to everyone who stayed here. Also, I always enjoy having a conversation with all of you. Much love, appreciate it. So yeah, do me a favor and press the like button under this YouTube video. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and everybody who watches later. We have new mentorship slots open. Make sure to check out my website and fill out the intro chat if you're interested in one-on-one teaching. Other than that, have a lovely day. Don't forget to drink. Don't die of the heat, please. And much love goes out, and take care, and see you all next week. And also Monday comes a new video on the channel, approximately. Peace. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. I get some pizza.